People need to trust and want to follow you into business. They need to know that if anything ever happens in my real estate career, this person's going to stand up in front as a business shield and make sure I am protected, and I trust that they will be able to do that for me. They need to understand contracts and transaction management better than anyone. They need to be the expert in the room to be able to answer those questions quickly. They need to have a best ability to network and represent something beyond themselves in the room. When I walk into the room meeting agents and meeting clients and other business associates at not only the state but at the national level, I represent Keystone. They need to have active listening. They need to be able to hear their agents. They need to be able to hear where there is pain in the transaction and have the experience behind them to know how to help them through it. And not just in the market they may have started in 20 years ago, 10 years ago, or even 5 years ago. The advice that they're giving needs to be legally relevant to today. There is an insane amount of additional education that is needed as a real estate broker. If you want to become a real estate broker, it's fantastic. It's an amazing experience. You must upgrade your license by taking the management brokerage courses, passing additional licensing exams, and also learn about this role by gaining more knowledge in running an office and running a business for yourself. There are NAR certifications and designation programs such as the Certified Real Estate Broker Manager and the At Home with Diversity Management that if you've never run a business before, you absolutely should understand that all agents, people, race, creed, color, religions, nationalities, beliefs are equal. They're all equal business partners. And if you don't understand the basic complexities that will bring to business, as well as the enhancements that brings to every single conversation you'll have as a brokerage, then this role may not be for you. In short, we are all real estate agents. The titles vary depending on the state, where the license operates, what their affiliated associations are. It also depends on the different type of real estate licenses they hold. But let's look at some of the titles in real estate agent that they go by, just so you understand that there's differences, and let's talk about them in Florida. Real estate agent. If you have an active real estate agent license in the state of Florida, you are a real estate agent, only differentiated by whether or not you add a realtor status to that. We'll talk about that in a second. The next level of that requires additional levels of accreditation, additional levels of certification, and education to be able to belong to a local board of real estate, not just a national on the state level, which is required by your real estate license, but at a local level, there is a realtor accreditation. This is used by real estate members that are not only part of the NAR, but are even part of a local board like the GTR. That's going to allow them to have additional levels of access of software, some much needed legal support that's out there for them, and a consistent educational channel that is provided for them to have the realtor moniker. A realtor is held to a different level of responsibility than a real estate agent. They are not necessarily better salespeople, but they have a much larger set of education that is recurring every single year, and it keeps them on track. Covering the different types of roles in real estate, it's going to help you drill down on how you operate your business. That's your business level. From there are so many different niches and so many different types of real estate that you can do. There are lots of opportunities for you to have channels so that you're getting business from multiple places, whether commercial or residential or leasing, and all of the different levels inside of those. We've got lots of classes inside of the books. Please feel free to hit our real estate channel over on YouTube, and you can now hear us inside of the streaming services as well. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we appreciate you each and every day. Feel free to add collaboration inside of the channels as well. It helps us answer you directly, and as these are open to the public for all of you real estate agents and clients that are out there, we appreciate you giving us the opportunity to add the upgrades to your education that's necessary for all of you to be the very best.